Hey, today is April 5th. I'm going to look at trading non-farm payroll. I'm going to be using the ZB as my instrument. And as you can see here, I'm set up with two contracts. And I'm going to be using a 7 for my initial stop loss. And I will be using a trailing. This is going to be my setup. It's going to trail 7 points behind the market. So that is all set up now. I just need to set up my brackets. And this time I did remember to go ahead and make this so that I can trade on the chart so I can watch everything get entered. And this is just for me testing it. I'm going to take that one off. Had a little bit of issues in the beginning trying to get the brackets to show up, and then I realized that you have to come in here and change some things to get the live to work. But I figured it out, so we're moving on now. Simple 3, bracket distance I'm going to use is 6. And I'll also show you guys that they recommend this right here. This is a recommended settings. 5 tick stop, 3 to 4 for the bracket distance. Okay, and they recommend the ZB. So I'm going to be doing their recommendations here, which is what I would have done either way. And the reason I'm using a 6 for my brackets is because on one of the days there was a time when the market spiked up. I think it was 5 points, and I wouldn't want to get filled on anything like that. Anyway, so that's why I'm using the 6 here. In the account, I'm going to change that. Enable goes to true. And let me double check this here. So it's going to be 8 29 57, and that'll be the time that the order goes in. Alright, let me double check. Simple 1, 6 brackets, time is correct, change the account, set that to enable. Alright, everything is good. This will be my first live trade with JOBB, and we'll see how it goes here. I'm gonna press apply, click OK, and we are set up properly. Alright, I'll be back with you guys shortly. A couple seconds before, or excuse me, about 30 seconds before the release comes out. Alright folks, we are now 1 minute out. Market is still moving sideways, which is a good thing. And we're going to see how the first live trade goes here. Alright, about 30 seconds to go now. Seconds. 10 seconds to go. Alright, here we go.
Order pending. Order filled. Order pending. Order filled.
Alright.
Order cancelled.
The reason I went ahead and closed this out is because my trailing didn't trigger. And I have no idea whatsoever why my trailing did not trigger. But as you can see here, we made $1,000. This is a live account. Trading 2 contracts. We got to fill at 146.31. I believe we used a 6 as our bracket. So we see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we had maybe 1 or 2 points in slippage. But if our trailing stop would have worked, that would have been wonderful. It would have came up and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we would have got out pretty close to the same spot we're at right now if our trailing stop would have triggered. Because the top of this bar was 147.24. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we would have been 1 or 2 points away from where we actually got out, so that's not bad at all. Anyway, once again my trailing stop did not work. I used a 7, I believe, for my trailing stop. Let me make sure. Yeah, I used a 7 just like I thought, and once again it didn't trigger me. But one thing I am surprised about is that we had a wonderful field. Like I said, we only had 1 or 2 points in slippage, so I can't complain about that at all. Anyway, I'm gonna end this here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.